look at how these votes are counted and how long it could perhaps take after the election.
First, the South Carolina Election Commission doesn't call the race on election night. Media outlets do. Here at News 19, we report on race calls made by the Associated Press and CBS News for major state and national races. At the point that a race is called, election officials haven't even started an official vote count yet. TJ Lundeen with the State Election Commission says once you cast your vote, those unofficial results are tabulated on a machine. That data is released publicly, and that's what media outlets use to call a race.
Now, those are unofficial results. On election night, what you see are the results that have gone through the machines and have been tabulated in that mode. The counties then certify results after the election. They send their certified results to us at the state level, and then we also certify results, and that's when you get your official winner. So that takes a couple of days, it could be a couple of weeks.
Lundeen says they have to certify each vote, and early votes can't be counted before Election Day. They can start counting absentee ballots and in-person early votes at 7 a.m.
Every vote loads onto that flash drive. At that polling place, when they close it down, that flash drive is transported to the county office, where it's loaded into a secure workstation to transmit those votes to us here at the state office.
Counties must provide results to the state by November 7th, and a day later must certify the vote. The state then meets to certify the races on November 14th, but challenges and protests can happen well after that date. But Lundeen says the numbers you see on election night from media outlets are mostly accurate, and if a media outlet calls a race for a candidate, that candidate is probably the winner. For a close race like this year's presidential race, that unofficial result could take a little longer.
So the closer the race, the longer it's going to take to make a call. If this was a landslide election, we know it would be over by 10 p.m. and everyone would know who the winner is going to be.
Chase Meyer is a political science professor at the University of South Carolina. He says the media outlets that are calling these races have to be 99% certain that person is going to win, which can take a while.
If it's going to be a close 50-50 race, for you to get that threshold to be 99% confident who's going to win that state, that means you need to have counted, or they need to have counted almost every single vote so far, which takes time in a lot of states.
Meyer says with how close this race is, media outlets probably won't be able to call the entire presidential race until the next day. Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
All right, yes, no surprise there. I would be shocked if we had the official results tonight, but we have learned to wait and be patient, and we will do just that. But getting some